And yeah, those are iron veins and things that we're mining out for stuff. Limonite. Yeah, we're gonna start doing smelting soon. If we can get steel right away, it's gonna be amazing. Use a 2x2 next to the stairs to manage those. Oh, I kind of like that actually. Tiny little manager's office. Yeah, I like that. We'll have to do some smoothing soon too. Now I'm hoping this tile set has really good looking smooth walls. One of the things that the tile set I used to use was at Phoebus. It did a pretty good job because one of the other ones I really liked, I don't know, Iron Hand, Space Fox. I really like Space Fox, but by default the unsmoothed floor and walls were too messy. It was hard to tell. Once they got smooth, they looked good, but everything else there was a little bit rough. Seeing a vein that didn't get auto added to the vein. Is that the coal intersecting the iron? I don't know where, like over here. Because the auto mining of vein just sticks to a specific type of material. Oh, seasonal change. It's now summer. Getting an autosave, you guys. Hey, we need barrels as well. Multi-level stockpiles a thing? Yeah. No. I mean, like, you know, we can make a multi-level stockpile, but it won't actually be linked, which is fine. Probably need to dig out the other stockpile locations for more space. I mean, probably, yeah. This one's going to fill up pretty quickly, especially if we don't have bins and barrels yet. Need a glorious haul for the migrants? Yes, soon. A caravan arrive in the autumn? It does. It is not a great difficulty to use the new workflow management system. This is by several people in chat. Yeah, I would have had to do this like outside of the stream because the problem is people in chat will say like two separate things and it's hard to tell what the correct thing is, or they could be saying the same thing but differently, which leads to massive confusion. So the DF hack workflow works really, really, really well. For workshop he's made with a still. Of course, got a priority straight, man. Zombie equals Twitch chat? Absolutely. Okay, oh, I wanted to make sure over here to add barrels, which is a V. Repeating job over there. Add limit. Barrels of any material. This is 5 to 10. This would be 5 to 10 empty barrels. I mean, we may not need that many empty ones. On the other hand, things can happen really quickly. And then we'll set up some work orders for like a wooden bucket. 10 of those or something. We don't need repeating jobs. Some number and then it'll be good. Wonder how this will sell on Steam. I hope it sells well. I mean, the developers, they've been operating entirely just on a donation principle for a long time. And it's worked out for them, but they deserve a little more. Better to stay silent and thought a fool than to type into Twitch chat and remove all doubt. Kim Dead, that's really good. We started with a couple of wheelbarrows, but you're right. We should make sure we've got a few more wheelbarrows. I don't know, another 10 or something, just to get things started off. So, you can take a look at our status over here. We're still waiting for this office to get dug out. I think our miners are doing some hauling right now, which is okay. I don't know if I'll actually play Dwarf Fortress and definitely buy it. That's a good way to support things. That's the thing. Even if you don't play it, but you like watching people play it, there's something to be said about that. The weather has cleared. What are we looking at up here? Oh, it's pretty. We got our little pools over here. We might do some fishing later. Yeah, the hauling of things is pretty slow. We got some plants are happening. That's great. Auto loom, all that. Auto butcher, fisher, tan. That's gonna be okay. All gather minerals, all wood. How do we? There's one in here for the farming. How to make it to make sure that all dwarves harvest? I guess all dwarves harvest would just be it. Okay. Yeah, which is fine. So when the farms come up, anyone can go in there and pop them, and I think that's gonna be useful. And yeah, the subscriber list is just failing to download. Awesome. That's really what we want to see. Makes me feel so happy. We haven't dug out the manager's room yet. This is going to be the manager's room. Just waiting for one of the diggers to get around to it. What I could do is I could turn off hauling maybe on one of our diggers. So let's say mischievous art over here. I can... Kind of a little annoying, but... We'll leave the levers on. Here, we'll do this. That way, art will... I think they'll finish their current hauling job, but then they'll go back to digging. So, with that in mind, and we've got a few levels. So, the level right above and below this one, I'm going to leave open for maybe expansion of stockpile and production. But then this level over here, which is 2 levels down of our workshop level, we may want to get a bit of a hall going and some bedrooms as well. Now, we don't know how all of our mass staircases are necessarily going to work yet for consistency. Well, I guess in a sense... do that and that, which is going to put the corner here. I'm just going to hold off on this. We're going to record a macro in a sec. Right, because that's going to be there. Yes. Oh, that's not the... No, that's not correct. Oops. Cancel. Because there needs to be room for the 2x2 hallway. Like that. And then there needs to be room for the workshops, if the symmetry is going to continue. So, I mean, I don't know exactly where they're going to be positioned, but that much space. So then, the 3x3 hallway goes this far out. Same thing here. We got to leave room for potentially workshop there. And then it's going to be like this. So these floor layouts are pretty big, considering that we're not going to have that many dwarves. Might be a little aggressive. One less space, one less tile for workshops. Oh, you're right, because they actually... they abut the hallway this way, right? Yeah. So same thing over here. It's more of a... like that. Which means this goes here. And here. Trim that back, and then trim that back. Okay, are we feeling like this leads to what we were going for? I think this is correct. All right. No one in chat saying anything, so presumably we're okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into dig mode. I'm going to hit Control R. So this is built into the game. We're going to start recording a macro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the steps of digging this initial 3x3 hallway. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, now I'm going to switch to I for up downstairs. What tile did I start this in? I think I started it here. So I'm going to hit Control R. Actually, I'm going to go down a level. Control R to stop recording. Now, if I hit Control P to play. Oh, I started in the wrong mode. Hang on. Remove all these designations. Let's try this again. Down, be in mine mode, hit play. Corners all line up. Corners all line up. Okay, looks good. Gotta go down. Play. Oh, we're ending in the wrong, mode, but that's okay. Okay. There we are. Start digging all this. Watch out, because of Mine Vein order, the dwarves will start digging the big hallways, I think. Oh, which is fine. At this point, they can start digging this out. I'm alright with it. Although, I don't know if that's actually, like, oops. I don't know if these workshops are meant to be there or not. Well, the rest is it okay. Corridor is made entirely out of stairs. Seems very hungry. Yeah, I mean, in a sense, there's no reason not to have up-down stairs everywhere. It actually speeds up the pathfinding, like, so crazy. Oh, there we go. That's been dug out. So, what we'll do is we'll throw a door there. Chair. Table. Planning mode's on. And then we need to make sure. Mason's workshop. So we need a chair and a table. And we'll put repeats. And we'll put some ranges on it. Chairs of any material, 2 to 4. Table, limit of any material, range, 2 to 4. Seems okay to me too. There we go. All right. I have an error on the bottom left hallway. You'd have to be more specific. That is too bland and hard to see. When having that many stairs make pathfinding even slower, has more paths to consider. No, because the way pathfinding works is because it's not breadth first. So if it can find something that puts you into the right direction, it'll keep pursuing that straight line down. The biggest problem is if you have a path that looks like it's okay and then all of a sudden ends in a dead end. That's bad. So more stairs and a vertical layout actually requires a lot fewer pathfinding steps. Not to mention just moving. Left hall is only 2 blocks wide. Are you talking about this hall? Because this is okay. Yeah, this secondary hallway is 2 blocks wide. The outer one is 3. Okay, all right, just making sure we're on the same page. Just wouldn't want to make a big layout mistake this early, because everything will look stupid for the rest of the game. We just have to, like, burn the computer. Buy a new computer, start over. Struck bauxite, so we have no idlers. Everyone's working hard. Got some digging, some construction, some sleeping. Not that we have beds yet. I may have dug out a few too many floors here, given, again, the number of dwarves we're going to have in here. It's fine. What's the difference between the 2 wide and 3 wide hallway? And people saying 1 tile. Yep, that's pretty much it. Go big or go elf. Haha. All right, but yeah, we got. Who's this? Erastus? Oh, he's sleeping in there right now. Yeah, need to get some bedrooms going on. Can you set a 2x2 stairs at the intersection of 2 with hall? Oh, we can. I don't know if we're gonna have the staircase pattern like repeat on the floors above and below. We're gonna have the staircase in the middle of the these stockpiles though, and that'll be useful if we expand our area. And things will look a lot better once we smooth out the walls. But I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna cancel. Some of these digging jobs.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
We don't need to dig out this floor right now. That's a lot of time. With only 2 miners kicking around, we got whiskey and chocolate from Ghost Boy. Thank you very much, Ghost Boy. Ghost Boy SA. Oh, from Scotland! Here, Twitch let you down with notification. Yes, they did. Hold on, where's the rest of my page? Twitch let you down with notifications. But so have a little of the old Scottish cure-all on me to compensate. Well, thank you very much. I don't have any in the house, but I may have to make a little trip after the stream to go and replenish my supplies. So yeah, same thing here. We're gonna, oops. Just gonna go and turn off the digging jobs on some of these floors. I guess I could have just done the staircase as a macro. But there we go. And then this one's fine, and then it stops there. Okay, so this floor here is where we're going to make like bedrooms and our great hall and everything. Butcher shop. Oh, we don't have anyone with butchery enabled. Who is going to be our butcher? I don't know. Don't even know what category it's under. There's hunting, which is something else. We don't have the equipment. There we go. Butchery over here. I don't know. How about our doctor? Our doctor should be the butcher. And we'll just spread out like some of the tanning and leatherworking somewhere else for now. We have rock crafting turned on, right? Wood crafting, stone crafting. Yeah, silverfish. Okay, good. In fact, with silverfish, I'm going to turn off your wood cutting because I really just want you to do stone crafting forever. The plant gathering's okay, actually. I don't mind that. Could turn off your hauling. Nah. We gotta have some haulers. Maybe we can have dedicated peasants later on. If they're a bad doctor, they're already a butcher? Yeah. As long as he washes his hands. I don't know. What could possibly go wrong? You're elbow deep in some, like, deer intestines, and all of a sudden someone needs a little surgery. Alright, we're gonna make a throne room / study. We're gonna assign it to Carthus. Right? Oops. Carthus, there we go. So Carthus is gonna be able to start doing his work as a manager and broker and bookkeeper. Well, broker's the trade thing. How is the trade depot over here? Yeah, we have no one with architecture enabled. I don't think that's a skill that's terribly important. We can probably just enable it for, like, was that alchemy? Architecture used to be way over here, didn't it? God, reading this, like, this place sucks. It is a little nice to be a little bit more personal with our dwarves management, but we'll probably turn on the automated job thing at some point. Can you guys see it? Purple one. Over here, architecture, thank you. And yeah, I'll just turn it on for everyone. There you go. Time to make a swimming pool? What? Time to ban mugs. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Hey, struck more eliminate. Got lots of that. So if we're keeping our total number of dwarves a little lower, I think we'll make fancier bedrooms for them. I was just looking at the trading post 2 seconds ago, Xynthia. That's what we needed the architect for, to get that initiated. So, is there a good way to find the midpoint between these? I don't know. Okay, so from here, let's say here. All right, so this is the midpoint. And then here too, so 5 that way, which makes the midpoint here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this great hall in the middle here. Doesn't need to be massive. We can always build a bigger great hall later on. Do I leave a pillar in the middle? I kind of like doing that. Often looks cool. Maybe we'll go a little bigger. Still symmetrical? Yes? Excellent. Good. So, that'll be... I mean, it's a little far away to walk, but it's going to look cool. We can have some kitchens and some stills and some food storage around it, which is going to be great. Let me just... cancel this. Because, yeah, kitchens, bedrooms, things like that are all going to be around here. Zip, just do an exclamation mark what game. The bot will tell you everything you need to know. So, yeah, I think we're going to do 2x3 bedrooms. Are we going to do 3x3 bedrooms? Can you imagine anything more just decadent and elfy? Is this crazy? Well, what's crazy is that we don't actually end up with exact symmetry. I mean, we could have a 2-tile wide wall on one end or something. Like if we do this, and then they have a double wall here and on the other side. I don't know. We could go really crazy and go like 4x4. This has never happened. Usually we do the 3x1 bedrooms. No, that doesn't work either. I mean, we only have so many dwarves, so I don't know, at some point we might decide to lift the limit. Okay, those tile well. I guess we're gonna do 2x3s. No, we're not gonna do 3x1s. And treat our dwarves a little bit better than that this time. Oh, shit. Ah! Okay, let's make a macro. I think we get position right. So, Control R to record. Hang on, cancel. Control R. Actually, no, cancel again. Control R. Play. Oh, you fucking... God. Am I really not starting in the right place? Control R. Control R. Okay. Alright, 10 bedrooms. We only have 7 dwarves right now, so this is going to be fine for now. We'll do that. We'll probably dig out another set of bedrooms on the inside over here, and then yeah, these rooms here can be used. We could build temples, libraries, inns. There will be the cooking area at some point. Well, that's 12? Yeah, there's 12. Alright. So it's going to be fine for a long time. Diggy diggy. No idlers. Dig, eat, brew, update stockpile records, which is going to be a pretty long time job, but yeah, we can get some numbers. Seeds, drinks are good. Farming is happening, slowly but surely. You want to accumulate many dwarves? No, you can have, normally the limit is set to like 200 or something. I set the limit on dwarves right now to about 21. So we'll get a few more, but I didn't want to overload ourselves. I wanted the dwarves to be a little bit more personal, a little bit more meaningful each. Right, butchery, still waiting on that, but that's fine. I did adjust the precision of bookkeeping to be 100% accurate. Takes longer, but it is handy dandy. Yeah, if the first caravan brings Weresheep again, we're just never playing this game again. Ever. We're just gonna like GG out. Some migrants have arrived. All right, So we don't know how many. I should do is set a hotkey on this floor. F3 zoom. There we go. Just gonna make sure to give time for everyone to show up. If they do they not have a meeting spot? They might actually not flow onto the map right now.